A healthcare worker lost all of her money in a terrifying scam that you need to know about. She moved into a rental home thinking she had a legitimate lease, but she found police at her door telling her she could be charged with a crime if she didn't get out. Investigative reporter Lauren Traeger talked to that woman. She begins our team coverage with the warning she has for you tonight.
I'm stressed out because it's like, where do I go now? What do I do?
As if healthcare worker Valencia Brooks didn't have enough to deal with.
And then you have to come home to deal with something like this.
She's now finding herself without a place to live.
Comes to find out that I've been scammed.
In April, she started looking at rental properties.
I was on different websites and this one actually caught my eye. They renovated the whole property and everything.
And found this home in Ferguson. Falling in love with the renovations, a perfect place for the grandkids to come and play. She thought renting a home during a pandemic might be a little different.
Other property managers were like, hey, we can let you in, view the property, but we can't not come in with you. And I get that.
So she didn't think much of it when the alleged landlord texted her a code to the lockbox on the door.
He sent me the access code. I typed in the access code. The key was in the lockbox. It opened it.
Everything else appeared to her to be legit. She got a lease and transferred $850.
He said, it's yours. You're my tenant now.
She moved all her stuff in, but fast forward 3 weeks.
And then a gentleman came over stating that he actually owns this property, saying like he has people moving in X amount of days, and how did you get in here?
She was shocked. The man she'd paid had no legal authority to rent the place. Even the police showed up to tell Valencia she had 2 days to move out or she could be charged with trespassing.
They sat up here and treated me like I'm the criminal. I'm just trying to live so my grandkids can have somewhere to stay and play.
Scammers never miss an opportunity to take advantage of people.
Rebecca Phoenix with the Better Business Bureau says rental scams unfortunately are common and may become even more so during the COVID-19 pandemic as more people enter the rental market.
Victims often are embarrassed when they fall for one of these scams, but the people who took their money are professionals. They do this all day long, 7 days a week. In many cases, and it's their business, so they know what they're doing.
The scammers, she says, will copy real rental ads and then pose as leasing agents, often offering the property at lower than market value. In fact, according to a recent survey, 43% of online shoppers looking for homes encountered a bogus listing. The lockbox, just another tool of a scammer's trade.
The lockbox adds a lot of legitimacy to the transaction, and scammers go about getting access to that in a number of ways. They usually employ another scam, such as identity theft or impersonation.
Looking back, Valencia now sees red flags: the illegitimate-looking lease, aggressive text messages to make the payments immediately. We tried calling multiple phone numbers the man provided, but never heard back.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable.
People are here working hard, trying to make a living, and that's the way you do people.
Valencia says she now has no money left and nowhere to go.
So what do you do? What do one do?
Certainly an important warning for anyone who might be thinking about moving anytime soon. Now, we reached out to the actual property owners but never heard back. We also reached out to Bank of America. That's what Valencia used on her phone to transfer the money. They say generally speaking they will try to recoup those funds, but they can't guarantee it. Now, we've got lots of tips on how you can protect yourself from these scammers on our website, KMOV.com. If you've been a victim, you can email us at investigates@KMOV.com. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4.